with BJ Flores talking about the future of the cruiserweight division, and I want to ask you, BJ, two-part of a question. First of all, what kind of fights you would like to see as a sportscaster? I will call you a sportscaster. And the other part will be what kind of fights you envision for yourself.
I guess the commentator to me would like to see some of the champions start to unify and fight against each other. Krzysztof Włodarczyk, Marco Huck.
But Marco wants to go to the heavyweight division now.
He does, but he's not yet. So if he wants to go to heavyweight, let him go ahead and vacate the belt and let other people fight for the belt. I am number 3 by the WBO, and that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to when Marco does vacate or get into that number 1 spot, so we can enforce the mandatory. I'm with Don King now. We're here at the WBC convention. We got a lot of guys, trying to make things happen for me. I've got a fight January 28th coming up. This will be my 3rd fight in 6 months, so I'm breaking the rumors that I do not like to fight. It's a little more sticky of a situation than just not wanting to fight. So, this will be my 3rd fight in 6 months, my 3rd North American title defense, or a title that I won, and just trying to move up the ratings, trying to get better. So that's it.
So you would like to see the unification basically in every weight class. I would see this is something what the fans wanted to see. So there is a lot of great fighters. You are with Don King right now. Guillermo Jones is also with Don King. Don from time to time likes to do their own fighters fights. But which fights would you like to see? You said Włodarczyk versus Huck. What will be the next one?
I think Guillermo Jones originally was a very attractive thing for us because we thought we'd be able to get him, but Don has seen what we've done in Springfield, the turnout, the crowds, 3,000, 3,500 people showing up to watch the fight, and Don sees some real potential there in Springfield. So I don't know if he's ready for me to fight Guillermo Jones just yet. He wants me to do another fight in Springfield, become an eliminator for one of the other champions, and then fight one of the other champions. And I think we're moving into position to do that. But the problem with the cruiserweight division is there's not a lot of big names in America. So when people ask me, hey, BJ, who are you going to fight? It doesn't matter who I tell them. They don't really know who it is. So you got to become an entity yourself. You got to become a fan favorite, and that's what we're trying to do. We fight in Springfield every 2 or 3 months. We've got a great following out there. In the top 3 by the WBO, top 10 by the WBC, 10 by the IBF, 10 by the WBA. So we're making progress. Fight guys who people recognize names. That's why I say champions got to fight champions, because in the cruiserweight division, no one really knows anybody.
It's true.
That's the only way we're going to make any kind of headways.
But you touched a very, very hot topic for the last couple of years, maybe even more, about cruiserweights having great fights, but nobody sees them. So what? We all know that the cruiserweights, the guys that are 200 pounds, just like you are, like Krzysztof Włodarczyk, like a lot of fighters. Those are the guys who can fight, who can show everything. But for some reason, there is no interest, even if there are great fights. Why would you explain it? It's happening.
Because it's all about money. It's a business. It's all about the money, and the money's in the heavyweights, and right now the welterweights, maybe the super middleweights. With the Showtime Super 6 tournament, which has been fantastic. You got around 147. You got guys like Floyd. You got Manny. All those guys in that area. Miguel Cotto 154. Those are hot divisions. Hispanic fighters, guys like that draw a lot of interest. There's not a lot of dance partners in the 200-pound division in America, so the cruiserweights suffer. We don't get the type of TV attention that some of the other weight brackets are. So, or the other weight brackets get. The main thing we can do is just go out there and keep fighting. Now I fight on KY3 network. It goes out to about 500,000 homes every time I fight in Springfield, Missouri. So my fan base is increasing out there, but really if you don't have a fan base, you don't really have anything. So you got to have the fan base, you got to fight the right guys to get the fan base, and you got to be a likable person, I guess, or a likable fighter to where the TV station want to cover you. So it's not an easy answer.